Alright, I guess I could... Hold on. I guess there's no reason for me not to use captions. Why not? Okay. I'm gonna forget to turn on the closed captions like 1,000,000% of the time. But Kaz asked me to, and I figure if I'm gonna have him on my stream, I'll acquiesce to some of his requests. Is Peepe's world prepared? Should be. For certain levels of repair. So, I'm not going to do Honest Hearts today. I was going to do it last time, but there were some things I experimented with. For one, I got things working. I think. I could go check. But today we're going to get a special challenge perk. And to do that, I have to be buddy-buddy with the Legion. So, I had a thought about going... I'll go ahead and go to the Strip North Gate, well, just to see if things are working. I thought that I could maybe repair my reputation with the NCR enough to make it such that I could save the NCR president for, Yes Man. But, I tried and failed. I don't think there's enough quests extant for me to do to make it so that the Legion, so that the NCR doesn't shoot me on sight.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
So peepe is not going to be peepe's not going to be able to do that. Which means, thank you for the sub, Kalen. Which means we're going to eat a president today. If I go to Camp Forlorn Hope, they'll start shooting me, so I'll go to El Dorado Gas and Service. We're going to eat a president, and then we're going to betray the Legion, because fuck Legion. I just wanted to be able to eat the president. My dehydration level has increased.
That tower on this. So last day on Earth, huh? Getting your affairs in order? Or are you still trying to work on that bad reputation of yours? The NCR just wants to be friends, but you don't seem to want to play nice.
Since I'm not going to be able to do this anyways, something bad happened. This has happened before. Okay, time to go back to a save where my stuff exists. Here we go. I still have Raoul now, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. That's happened before, where my machetes just disappeared. Yeah, you sabotaged Peepe. How could you? We hadn't lost any progress though. Make frequent saves. I'm not high anymore.
So last day on...
Since we're not going to be able to do this anyways, why not... Where's the other one at? Oh, I threw her over here. Go to sleep. Get closer. Get closer. There we go. Why do they fly into the air? I'll show you afterwards. Okay. I have a perk that makes melee builds super viable called Super Slam. And for some reason, when you're in turbo mode, when you take the drug turbo and your Super Slam procs, they'll go flying, and you can keep knocking them into the air. Yeah, they've got bad power armor. I'll take their drugs. Light machine gun, huh? Ranger armor is really good. And they're the best source of getting authority glasses. One of these had the very cool Ranger armor. I saw something over there. It's a bug. Where's the Ranger armor at? Ah, you had it. The Ranger combat armor and a hunting shotgun. Well, no wonder my DT wasn't being overcome. That'll take my rebreather off. But I think it's kind of worth it. Ooh, Cazadors. Oh, fuck. Well, I've got anti-venom, so this can't be that bad. Okay. When else am I going to use the anti-venom? So this quest is going to be a little harder than it should be. Load pop in. On account of the fact that I'm going to start sneaking. And I'm also going to take off this quest marker so I don't start getting confused. On account of you sneak into the NCR place at Hoover Dam with the application of a uniform. They give you an NCR outfit that you can use to not be attacked on sight. I'm not going to have that. So I'm going to have to sneak them. And stealth boys have weight, so I'm not going to be able to use a stealthy boy. So we're going to be using sneak and turbo to attempt to make good. Just gotta Skyrim a little bit. Here's our contact. Cato Hostilius.
It's about time you showed up. I was starting to get lonely out here by myself. So you're the big shot that Caesar put in charge of this mission. I've heard about you. You've got quite the reputation already.
Yes.
Well, let's get down to business. Once we get started, we're going to be on a tight schedule. Are you ready to do this?
Alright, well, let's,
What is it?
I'm ready now.
Good. Kimball is scheduled to give his speech tomorrow. We'll rest here tonight and talk the plan over first thing in the morning. Get some sleep. You've got a big day ahead of you.
Yes.
Rise and shine. You have a big day ahead.
Mr. Freeman,
So, do you have a plan
rise
for how you're going to
and
kill Kimball?
shine. I haven't given it much thought.
You better start thinking about it soon. We're on a limited time schedule. I do have some information.
I was going to run up to him and chop him up.
I've been spying in the dam for quite a while now. I've gathered quite a bit of information from various sources.
What kind of intel have you gathered?
I've been able to get some basic information on the schedule for Kimball's visit, as well as getting some rough security details.
Uh-huh.
The president is scheduled to arrive sometime in the afternoon. It's going to be a short visit to boost morale for the NCR troops. He's going to arrive, give a speech, and then leave. No meet and greet, no questions, just a quick in and out. They're probably afraid something is going to happen. For good reason. I wasn't able to find a final itinerary for his visit, but if you can find one, you can get more details on what's going to happen.
Uh-huh.
Security is going to be tight. Rangers are stationed all around the observation deck where Kimball is going to give his speech. Security is led by a Ranger Grant. He's a pretty rough guy who's seen a lot of combat. The crowd consists of troopers and a few select civilians who were lucky enough to bribe their way in. Finally, there's the additional security that Kimball will be bringing with him. I wasn't able to find out much on that. If I had more time in their computers, I could have accessed the full duty roster and guard deployment. Maybe you'll have better luck. I have some disguises for us. I've already got mine. A wealthy Brahmin baron who bribed his way into seeing the president.
Uh-huh.
As for you, I have a NCR trooper uniform that I acquired. It'll fool most of the troopers and civilians, but it probably won't fool the Rangers. Well, I have a bomb here that can be put on the vertibird that will detonate at a certain altitude. But it's a little unstable and dangerous.
How hard could it be to put a bomb on a vertibird?
Harder than you think. I don't want you blowing us both up, so I'll just hold on to this.
Any suggestions?
Suggestions, huh? I'd suggest you play to your strengths. There's probably plenty of ways to kill
I'm gonna run up and chop him.
We'll have a few hours before he arrives. You should look around and just be careful. You don't want... I'll be in the crowd. Here's your disguise. This'll get you past most of the...
Hold on a second. Whoop. Don't get that. Who am I going to eat? This guy? I'm not going to eat this guy. Let's use another one of these. Use another one of these. I could use a stim pack. But what I need to do is, yeah, make sure turbo is on. Because we're going to be sneaking the whole way. Kimball, I'm planning on eating Kimball. Wait, Sawyer just retweeted me? Oh boy, is that true? Yes, okay. Oh, thank you, Josh. Big fan of your work. This is not my idea, I am sad to say. Somebody on YouTube did this before, and I love this game and thought, why not do this? What is equip load? Well, for the new people here, my weight is at 0 because I have no items on my person that have any weight whatsoever. That's limited me to I'm on hardcore, so that means no bullets or anything. Nothing in here has any weight. I have a bunch of chips and a lot of drugs. And many of these where you might notice that I have like almost 2,000 stim packs and almost 2,000 turbo. That was acquired through less than chivalrous means. And the only armor we have is the armor and weapon I'm using are machetes and leather armors and gladiator armors that I stole from the Legion gladiatorial arena. So we have Nova Quip load. every food item in the game has weight, so I am necessarily a cannibal. Who is Peepe? I'm playing as a character I call Peepe. He's the character from the Mass Effect games that I streamed. The only thing you need to know about Peepe is that he's happiest when he makes the most people unhappy. Yeah, the J. Sawyer mods like give things like stim packs weight. I'm not using that. I'm using a almost vanilla install of the game. I have some textures installed. And, something to make the menus a little better. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. I can't say that I've ever done this quest for the Legion before. So we're going to be quick saving a lot. Because I know that if I get discovered, it'll be... the whole thing will be ruined. Can I get up here? Yeah, maybe. Ugh. I bet Josh Sawyer saw that when Churls retweeted it. Because I know they're familiar with each other. Friend of the show's Churls. Do I have to do something here? Report to Kato when you are prepared. Okay, I'm prepared.
Make it quick. We don't have much time. Good timing. Looks like his vertibird is arrived. I hope you're up for this.
Yeah, I thought that would happen. How do I talk to Kato without triggering the thing to happen? Okay, let's get turboed.
Make it quick. We don't...
Nope. I almost did it. So turbo will help. He's got chapped lips. He's been out in the desert.
Make it quick. We don't have much time. Good time.
Nope, didn't do that time. Because I know that if they spot me... What if I push Kato? Nope. Who's spotting me? I could maybe chop him.
Make it quick. We don't...
Nope, almost. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Kato to move. I tried walking into him and it didn't push him. I don't enjoy quick save spamming like this, but I think... Okay, I think we're good. Make another savey save. Okay, we're hidden. I'm making a quick save. Okay, step one of the plan accomplished. Now I just need to let Kimball land. I'm gonna put on... Kimball gets a new machete. This machete's too dirty. But one of my 150 other machetes Kimball gets. What is Kato doing? Okay. No time like the present. Yummy! Run away! Where's my Hydra? There we go. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, no! It's because they crippled my chest. It means my DT is like none. Make sure I'm not gonna... Just take everything. Ah! Oh no! Okay. I almost got away. Okay. One more try. This time, things will be different. Okay, let's make sure I'm drugged. I'm pretty sure I'm drugged out. Okay. Take our... I don't need jet, but I'll take it anyways. Just a little bit of everything. Oh, yeah. Do I need... Should I... That's a good... Yes, I should take Hydra. Where am I? Hydra. Hydra. Hydra's like heals over time, so it'll heal. Look how cool I am. Okay. Chomp 'em! Why isn't he getting chopped? Let's go ahead and start taking where'd he go? He left! Where did he go? He left! No, he like went into the ground. I buried him, but I wanted to eat him. Wait. Okay. Okay. Now... Serpentine! I think there's a guy back there with like a trail gun, and that is probably eating my ass. Ugh! Whoop, 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 whoop. This fancy little back walk. Doing some peepe walking. Okay. We ate President Kimball. That just means, I think, there's only one more man for us to eat. Because I've eaten Mr. House, I've eaten President Kimball, I've eaten Caesar. Okay, what did I need my stats to be? I need unarmed at 90 so I can get Slayer. Other than that, I don't need a whole much, so I guess I'll just go for that now. If I get Repair, I can get Light Touch, which will give me even more crit chance. But I think that crit chance isn't very good, secretly. I remember Light Touch being, like, multiplicative, not additive. So it, like, doesn't... But it's better than nothing. So, we've eaten President Kimball. We've eaten Caesar. We've eaten Mr. House. There's one more man to eat to get a special challenge perk. It's not this guy, but... You know what? I could eat. Hungry. Let's see. I lost some karma for that, but how am I doing right now? Ah, still very good. Even though Peepe Shepherd, they got it right. You didn't see anything. Okay. We just go to the other part of Freeside. We'll get to place where the kings are at, because there is one more man I gotta eat, and it is the king himself.
We've got stuff we're not even.
Where's the rat at? I saw the rat. Whatever. Oh, there's a hater around somewhere. That's fine, though. There's the kings. Man, aren't they cool? Hey, dude. Hopefully the king is not in a place full of tons of men, otherwise I'm going to get a lot more to eat than I thought I would get. Let me in, Pacer.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Yes, I'd like to see the king.
Anything's possible, I suppose.
Yeah, let me use my speech check.
You know what? I like you. Half the...
Yeah, sure.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit.
Do you ever go to sleep, King, or am I going to have to kill you in front of your dog and your friends? I know he'll give me Rex. Maybe I can hide Rex somewhere where he won't. Yeah, give me your dog.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Maybe so.
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I'm killing all of these guys. Still wiping presidential blood. I need to see you alone, King. Let's see how easy I can make this for myself. Oh, he's leaving.
Going to the Wrangler tonight?
Nah, I'm going to chill with my girl. Got me.
You don't see anything. Nobody saw anything. Hey, meet of champions. Hey, doggy. Okay. Meet of champions. When you cannibalize corpses, you temporarily gain Caesar's intelligence, Mr. House's luck, the king's charisma, and President Kimball's strength. Well, that doesn't actually help at all, because I'm pretty sure all of these stats are already juiced up anyways. part of it is because somehow Motor Runner's hat has been applied twice, even though I'm not wearing it. It broke, so I can't wear it anymore. How strong is the president? Oh, that dude was swole. Okay, what am I doing now? Let's go to a different DLC. I was going to do Honest Hearts, but we'll do that later. Let's do Old World Blues. We'll go to Good Springs first. Actually, hold on. How hungry am I? Could I eat? No, I'm good. There will be water to drink in the tank, so we can just go straight there. I might be able to pick up some boy to eat here, if I can eat the crucified people. My brain. Well, looks like I've already eaten them. Oh no, there'll be some boy to eat inside. I can't shoot crows with a melee build. Makes me sad. They're worth one experience. Yeah, just pick up a little bit of... There we go. Yummy. Now we can leave. I think that there is a body that was placed onto a mine in there. And I think, for whatever reason, it pre-exploded. Let's play some copyright-free music. Is he gonna play? So we're going to do Old World Blues. It's to your benefit to do this one pretty early because you get some cool perks for doing it. I had to do Dead Money first because I wanted to get Elijah's Ramblings for quickly and wanted to do it before I killed the... Yeah, sure. Oh, really? I have to wait for nightfall. Well, I can get some sleep in Nipton. So, I wanted, before I attacked the people in Hidden Valley, the Brotherhood, I wanted to... Because if I did that before doing Dead Money, it meant I would have to... It'd make Veronica very angry at me. Wait, there's enemies? Oh, there's like a scorpion around here somewhere. Yeah, come here. Okay. Now I can get some sleep. This is haunted-ass music in this free music mod. Let's take a 13-hour nap. Ugh. I'm not that far from Cottonwood Cove. I could get a drink before going through. Or I can just go. There'll be water there. I sure hope I don't go to a secret science lab where Dr. Venture is. That would just ruin my day. It's Ultra Blues time.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved.
Ah,
Where
not
no
all scientists
question
are men burned
could
dead.
not be answered.
One of
The
them is a
Great
lady.
War brought a new
And they're all
energy to Big
robots.
Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Sure. So we're going to... Okay, it's been a while since I've played Old World Blues. I don't remember the critical path very much. We're going to do all the quests that they tell us to do. Oh no! They've closed me. I have nothing else in my inventory, right? Yeah, I don't. We can sit on the bench. Yeah. There we go. I want to put on. I want my Bane mask back. There we go. I can't wear it with glasses, sadly. They take up the same slot. The sink. So let's go talk to Dr. Venture. I'm sure there's a Dr. Venture here. Yeah, personality files. That you feel heavier. I cannot draw my weapons for some reason. Okay. So they pulled out my spine, so I have extra strength. I don't have a brain. So we have no... The chem addiction doesn't matter because we have Logan's loophole. That's why I've been able to use so much drugs. Brainless, spineless, and is there one more? Heartless. So these are all very good perks you get for doing. Even if you,
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. Alright, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, H? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news?
Oh no, it's Dr. Venture!
Alright, I'm the robotical engineer. Aid is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, alright? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying.
Okay, sure. Is Peepe gonna be mean? Are you the ones that performed this surgery?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dalla, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
I don't know what... Sure, we'll do this one.
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be... If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools. Oh. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye. Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Aid, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us. We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils.
Yeah, they tell you about your perks here. Yeah, I had looked at them earlier because I knew what they were already, but...
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This reminds me of my days in American High.
But I heard all over!
Maybe you should have removed its voice box, Dala. I'm surprised you didn't, actually.
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Yep, so you get extra healing from this, apparently. That's nice. Yeah, allowing all healing items, parenthetical, chems, unparenthetical, to function at a higher level, sure.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
So they lost my brain.
To be correct, you should say the autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. Yes, it is our only chance, a desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies. The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it...
Okay, sure.
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocol.
Yeah, sure.
Agreed. moment, I've used my robotical knowledge to,
Sure.
settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold, hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. And even if you die in the action...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, cool. I'm bored. Yeah, this is all very interesting. Yep, but they let you talk a whole lot. Okay. Ooh, one moment. Whoop. Whoop. Sorry, Sonic Emitter. So there's a lot of talking at the beginning of Old World Blues. Sure. It's fun, but not good for streaming. Play it on your own time. This game's cheap as chips. Where am I going now? Right, we have to go to the sink.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink.
Hey, look, it's Zagreus.
I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir? Might I be of service?
Okay, I think I can buy things from this. Okay, cool. Scientist glove. Yeah, cool. Anything here I want? Not particularly. But the big thing about the sink is that it's loaded. So if you want to get lots of money, the sink is generally the place to do it. Hey, Oblivion is not as good of a game as this game, but it sure is fun. I love Oblivion. That game is so dumb. I guess we're going this way. Wonderful, get attacked by lobotomites. I'm sure that'll happen eventually. So if you like the stuff about Christine and Elijah and Curry and Ulysses, there's lots of that stuff all over Old World Blues. It's waiting for you to find it. Peepe is going to be a bit more expedient in his exploration of the zone.
My program required.
You should be able to eat robo brains. They have a brain. That's enough for me to cannibalize. Oh, there you are.
I am one of the most advanced military robots available.
I'm getting chomped up.
You could.
There we go. Go to sleep. Okay, cool. What's the zero equivalent thing change exactly? Well, all of my weapons are quest items, and all of my armor is either weightless or quest items. So I'm very restricted in the equipment I can use. Basically, it's just the gladiator armor and machete, because I can't use any ammo because I'm playing on hardcore. There are a couple of quest item guns in the game, which you can use if you're not playing on hardcore, but can't use doctor bags. No food. Every food item in the game has weight. Oh, you were on one. Okay. I wonder whose symbol that is. And also, there's the big challenge of it comes in every once in a while. There are like requirements, like you can do this with an item, or you don't get an item to do it. Oh, my machete broke. And am I not on Psycho right now? Okay, finally. Let's make sure that I'm all roided out. But among other things, the run has been very glitch heavy. They're up there. I'm on fire. To help make up for the fact that I'm playing under extreme situations. For instance, I'm not going to be able to use the sonic emitter because the sonic emitter has weight, not a quest item. And because of that, there's going to be a bunch of force fields in this area that I'm not going to be able to... Oh, speaking of Christine. Pretty cool. Can't use it, though. So, what am I doing here? I'm on the wrong one. No. At least unlocking the auto dock was useful, because it means I won't have to eat all of my Hydra. Let me jump up here. Hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer. There we go. Where am I going? All the way over there. Are there any of these that are closer? Yes. Okay. What if I played under extreme ways? Very true. There we go. Yeah, you can pet the dog for certain qualifications for pet. There we go. Up we go. Would you believe it if I said a lot of people got bored when the big empty people were talking a whole bunch and left? That's fine. Meat. Mentats. Yummy. Now a little bit of boy. Just inhale that through my rebreather.
Stand still.
Ow. There we go. Nothing in here I really need. Ah, that was the Hydra wearing off. Doggy! Yeah, lots of stuff here. But what we want to do, I'm pretty sure, is this. Okay, we got to retrieve 3 student files. And we fail if we don't get them. Luckily, I'm a master of stealth.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boss. You may know me as the head chief researcher of Labs C9 and C14. There I fought valiantly to preserve
Oh.
and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula hook. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me.
Yeah, so this guy is who invented the cazador. So if you've ever died to cazadors, you can blame this guy.
This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detention.
Hacker man.
Spell detention. I'll tell you how I spell
Well, the turbo is messing up his voice pretty heavily. Yeah, I think this is Dr. Boros. He's done a lot of bad. All the scientists are very bad people. At least they were very bad people while they were people. They don't really count as people anymore.
all monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your
One of them is over here. Okay.
bathroom break time.
Skeleton? Richie Marcus's midterm grades. F minus, F minus, F minus minus, F minus. And that is for Richie Ball Lover Marcus.
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with
This is for Shuri O'Bannon's schedule. Ballet, pep squad, tutoring. Okay. Hey, stop that. Where'd you go? Don't you run away from me! Okay. Yummy. My unarmed is really high, so I can actually do damage with my fists. There were a few enemies we had to punch out when my unarmed was not that high. Your IQ isn't high enough to appreciate Fallout and Morty? Well, maybe if you just had a higher IQ, you'd understand how great and wonderful our time here is. Ooh, level up. Oh, this guy's got a cool weapon. Oh. Not bueno. I'm gonna guess running. Look how genius I am. There we go. Oh. What am I doing now? I guess I'll go in. I need repair 45. Richie likes balls. So I need 2 more. So I need to put 2 into this. I guess I'll just put the rest into medicine. I don't think I need to unlock anything. Or maybe I do want to put it in lockpick. I have so many stim packs, I can just stim pack all the time. Okay, now we are picking up Slayer. Ah, yes. Slayer. So now things get stupid. Look how fast I can swing my thing. Hi, doggy. Betsy Bright, unexcused absences, 7. Disruptive behavior, 3. Smoking on school property, 11. And they send more doggies after me. Take a nap, please. There we go. Do I have to do the advanced one? How many of these do I have to do? Okay. Schematics.
residential test. Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone. Do not protect. Justice will be administered swiftly and fairly. Move along. Military state.
This machete is already like half broken. Okay, what do I do now? Quests. Yes, residential. Beware of dog. Wasn't here. So there's a schematic that's buried in one of these buried spots. You can actually dig up graves in this game, but you need a shovel, which I think is the exact same thing they've done here. They just removed the shovel requirement. It would be useful if I could use the sonic emitter. Oh, Robo-Scorpion spotted us.
Sting them, my pet. Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius.
I like the Robo-Scorpions. They're cute.
Tail locking on. I see you. I see you.
Up. I can't open my inventory. There we go.
Oh, hit my robos.
If you didn't have, I'm just gonna run away from these ones. If you didn't have Piercing Strike by now, it would be very, very bad, but you should have Piercing Strike as early as you can anyways, if you're doing a melee build. I want to get up the tube. I can't get on top of the tube.
Brave intruder, it is no use. All cyber dogs are under my command, and they will bite you.
Beware Dr. Mobius's army. His robo-scorpions crawl everywhere, in search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
Yeah, being beside the tube, almost as good as being on the tube, I have to agree. Let's do some peepe walking.
I'm sorry, sir, but you forced me to utilize deadly force.
Ugh, there we go. I don't remember this one at all. I remember there being a tiny Deathclaw here named Stripe. Let's see if we can find Stripe. You find lots of Mentats here. Maybe Stripe only shows up if you have Wild Wasteland. It's a Gremlins reference! Man, Gremlins is good. Do you like Gremlins or Gremlins 2 better? I love Gremlins 2, but I have to think that Gremlins is a better movie. Chad likes Gremlins 2 better. Wait, do I not come here for anything? Oh, no. There's a reason to go to Higgs Village, isn't there? Maybe not. Alright. Stop shooting me! That was fun. Gremlins 2 video game. That had to have been like a Super Nintendo game, right? Was it made by Acclaim? Is that a thing kids are smarter about now than we were when those kinds of games came out? Like, do kids know that, like, a licensed video game has to be very bad? Okay, hold on. Okay, time to demonstrate a glitch. I'm going to put in 1,000 atomic Wrangler chips. I'm going to click on it and then shortly after press the A button. I have taken the atomic Wrangler chips, but now when I click this, I never have to worry about limb condition ever again. Oh, and watch this. Oh, shit. Watch this. Okay, didn't take my weapons that time. Skeletons! Now watch this! The bones make them crunchy! Oh, they have human flesh on them. I can't eat it, though. It has weight. Crunchy. Huh, wonder what that means.
Continued resistance is unlawful. Firing weapons. Multiple failures detected.
Are there any collectibles down here? Yeah, here's one. Personality modules for the sink. They let you do stuff. I remember, like, when I was a kid, people wanted the Cool Spot game. This 7-Up thing. Nobody should have wanted that. Yoink! Now we go this way. I want to make a save here. One time when I did this, it ate my inventory. Yeah. Did it eat my inventory? No. Okay, cool. You know, Yonoid 2 was a good game, but you know what else was a good game? Yonoid. Yonoid was a surprisingly good video game. That's because Yonoid wasn't Yonoid. It was like an actual game that they resprited to have Yonoid in it. It's like some Japanese ninja game. You had the Yonoid had the yo-yo, but in the game he had like a hawk. Yeah, Doki Doki Panic treatment. No, there was like a card game in the ninja game, but then they like turned it into about pizza. Who's over there? Oh. Woo! Will he die from the fall damage? No. Oh, Boris also invented Night Stalkers. He liked splicing animals together. I absolutely believe another Miku crossover should happen, and that it should be a Yonoid game. I absolutely believe this 1000%. I've never seen anybody be more right in my entire life. I had Beavis and Butthead, the Acclaim game, both for Super Metroid, both for Super Nintendo and for Genesis. I had both. So the boots don't have weight, they're okay to contain. Thick red paste, can't eat it, sadly. I like this spooky little song they've got. Some of this free music isn't so bad. Sorry, girlfriend suit. But you have weight, so I can't use you. That was Kaz who was talking about adding prog rock to JRPGs. I think I want to do this quest. I don't remember what game he wanted to have prog rock in it, though. Sneak in this game is pretty powerful. No, I leveled up. So, lockpick to 50, repair up a bit. Sure. Actually, no. Because I can get repair up to 45. So I want to get lockpick up again. I guess I'll just do medicine. Sure, why not?
Prepare to be attacked by Doctor. I see you. Now I end you.
So the scorpions, like real scorpions, not that swift, pretty easy to just run away from. Get some more skeleton meat. I don't know where I am. It's working out though. Level design just kind of like chugging right along. Huh. I'll have to ask Kaz what game he wanted to. Oh, there's Night Stalkers. So I didn't think Kaz was that big into prog rock, but I think prog rock could go great in JRPGs. I think it came up because we were playing off. And that game had like fusion jazz in it.
Time for violence. Go, my minion. Sting them. Prepare to be attacked by Dr. Mobius. You think that oral stealth suit will keep you hidden from me? Think again.
Man, some of those Robo Scorpions are snipers, huh? This free music is pretty good too. I know you got to be careful on the tubes because people put mines up here, but I think I have light step, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Ugh. Is Skyrim up there? Oh, there was just fire coming out of the ground. You know, like you do. I like that there's AstroTurf here. Pretty sure it's blue. So there's like extra quests we could do to upgrade all this stuff, but I don't think I need to. I gotta leave something for the kids at home to play when they buy the game.
We need them, as I have indicated.
I can do bullshittery, but I've got all them all.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
So, what now?
Yes. 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 No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are... I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them?
The antenna focuses brainwave patterns, apparently.
Yes, that's what I believe I said. I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves. I'm thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course, I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. And that message is science. You can go now.
Okay. So yeah, this DLC is pretty brisk. If you don't... It takes a long time to do, like, everything. But not a long time if you sort of blitz through it.
How about that? Old Autodoc's back online. You are, without a doubt, the healthiest son of a bitch I've ever seen wandering the big empty. Ain't got no use for an old digital sawbones like me. And rightly so, I should think. Forceps, nurse. This man's got a severe case of shoe lung.
I think I have some other stuff too. What else did I have personality files for? There's my heart. It looks weird. And the spine, but the brain is gone. Is it the toaster? Nope. Muggy. I forget what other scientist or files I have, so I'll just leave. Let's go beat up the Forbidden Zone. And run away. So as for the no equip load part of the run, it's a little harder if you want to be even more stringent. Although technically if you're being as stringent as possible, you can't do it, because you start the game with items in your inventory. And you just have to drop them. But like, if I had to pick up the antenna before I could drop it to get the schematics for it. And there's a couple other things in the game like that. Like Kimball, to do the Kimball assassination, he handed me the uniform before I could refuse it. I don't think I went the right way. Oh well. I'm getting closer.
Tail locking on. Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of all that is
Why is the lighting so bad? Ah, here we go. So, just have to go on up here. Oh, it's because I had turbo on. Huh. The thing that would make it easier is over there. Behind that door that I can't undo. Who puts an ashtray in a duffel bag? Well, time for fighting. Although maybe I can come up here. Oh, here we go. Maybe this will help. Godfather. Damn. There we go. September was right, though. Metal Gear. Huh, that looks normal. Well, let's make sure I'm drugged up. That robot has blood. It reminds me of fighting Quelaag. How many people is Peepe disappointed? About a dozen, because a lot of people left when the robots talked for 10 minutes at the start of the DLC. We also ate the president. I didn't mean to eat that many. That's fine. What else am I looking to do? I want to... I just put on my new gladiator armor. What are they shooting? Well, whatever it is. Oh, it's the road. It has weight? That's so sad. Because the valence radii actuator looks really cool. And LARs are like good guns. So we'll look at it real quick. Cool gun. It destroyed my hair! My beautiful hair! I dropped the gun. I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, the robots talk for what... If you talk to them all the way, it's like 20 minutes. It was like 10 minutes for how long I did it. Maybe 15. Because I got bored at some point and started mashing through it. Anyways. Talk to the robot scum. Hello, Dr. Mobius.
Hmm? Yo, hello there. out there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. A little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Surrender, Mobius!
Oh, well, that's good. Were we supposed to fight? I certainly don't feel violent, but, well, these contraptions make it hard to tell. Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this.
Yeah, sure.
After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if...
How about my brain?
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat then. Goodbye.
Okay. Repair up to 45 so that I can consider getting light touch. Let me look at my list. Not the perk I was considering picking up. I was considering getting Nerves of Steel, but I don't use action points that much. So I want more... Yeah, I want more crit chance. Yeah, let's get our brain back. Sadly, Peepe can't eat it. Oh. That was loud.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been? Crawling through bits of radioactive muck again?
Why does my brain sound like a butler?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie? After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves.
Sure.
Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome. Well, as long...
Sure.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you? Well, that's a completely different matter.
Peepe's smelly brain.
Oh, had I? You wouldn't. That's inhuman.
TV.
Fine, I'll try to respect you more, sir. I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat.
Hey, most of the hormones are made by you, mister.
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question. Yes, yes, all right, bravo. You've come up with something I neglected to consider. There'll be no living with you now. So, I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the...
Wait, how do I,
Well, I suppose... Unfortunate.
Dang it, I didn't do the thing I wanted to do. There's a way to hit on your own brain.
Oh, lovely. Going the old-fashioned route, are we? Right. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to...
Yeah, sure. I got my brain. I can't drop my brain.
I do so love integers.
He likes integers. Oops. Hurt myself there a little bit. Where's the Hydra? Give me some Hydra. There we go. Peepe does have confirmed bachelor. I skipped over the dialogue to let you hit on your brain. Yeah, if your brain had a weight, then Peepe would have to abandon it. Luckily, I can get some water in here. If I just find the water having place. Is there not a water the sink, I know, will give you water, but I want to drink from it. Well, that's fine. We'll get water soon. Okay. Time to talk to them.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. And what could we possibly have to speak about? With it, we can finally leave this place. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. A fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Ah! Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Chomp 'em! They took my machete with them. I can't eat his brain. Damn it, I wanted to eat his brain. He was human once.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discovery safe.
Peepe totally did that.
To help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose.
I kind of wish the different DLCs had different ending music.
As a place to build the
because
future
you listen to this track like 5 times if you do all the game.
Although, truth be told, the courier had barely explored the crater in an attempt to rush through and be done with the whole thing. Perhaps
Yes.
that was for the best, however.
Ah, thank you for the raid, Slow9. You missed us killing all the robots.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone.
How was
As much as he
how
had
was
attempted
the
to create
randomizer
better
for
scorpions, he tried the same with humanity.
for Super Mario
with
RPG?
Considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of Mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind
I
who
can't
had
skip
come
this.
to visit him in the Forbidden Zone
what if I do this?
had already exceeded his expectations.
The sync was strangely silent, which it had never been in previous years. The lack of personality modules made the base lifeless and sterile.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier made his way through the X-8 facility, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. They eventually created new cyberdogs to root out commie traitors from the wasteland. Traitors like Betsy Bright, Richie Marcus. Although they couldn't seem to find any commies, so they turned on themselves, howling sonic barks that echoed miles across the landscape.
The infiltration program in X-13 continued to scan for the subject and the stealth suit prototype long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires, sensors, and robo-brains out across Big Mountain. This glittering blue light beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts for easy disposal.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the
Yeah,
Big Empty
stop
speak
saying
for
more.
themselves.
You're being a little loquacious.
Now armed with the transportal ponder,
Perhaps
the courier could
even
return to the dead
sesquipedalian.
and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust.
Yes, let me.
Only one
No!
way yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Okay. We got big brained.
Huzzah, sir! Huzzah! Huzzah, sir!
No, wait, so we're good. And I think I can go into the brain room and swapsies out my organs and be done with it. Yeah, if I go to the auto dock. Give me my stuff back.
Just matters regarding your brain or
Reattach spine.
if you're planning to stay a while.
Okay. Heart back. Yeah, now healing items are super effective. Cool. That means that we are juiced. So let's get the hell out of here. Wazam! Wazam! There we go. Okay. Now we have something we need to do. I want to go to the fort. Yeah, some of the DLC, the Old World Blues is very...
By order of Kaiser.
Yeah, sure.
True to Kaiser.
I want to show everybody how we got our extra machetes. So, for everyone new here, I'm doing no equip load. I have no items that have weight. But as you can see, I'm wielding weapons and armor. And that's because these are quest items. Quest items in the Bethesda games do not have weight. And they cannot be removed from your inventory. That's why we were able to bring our machete with us into the Sierra Madre for dead money.
Hi.
And it's all because in the Legion camp, this is one of the reasons that I went Legion. You can talk to this guy.
What do you need from me?
I like to fight in the arena. I'm ready. They're supposed to fight 2 slaves. But if you do some jiggling, you can get them to chase you out of this door, and then beat them up halfway, and they'll start running into a corner and cowering. I disarmed one of them here, apparently. So somewhere in the camp there is a cowering slave, and every time you do this, they give you an armor and some new machetes. And because there's nobody around, I can just kind of fast travel out. Don't want to keep going? I guess I'll keep going. We're getting towards the end game, so the only thing really left to do are to go do the DLCs. Yes, we have 100 and... We have 100... Oh, I'm a dummy. I always do this. that chest there has all your stuff in it. So make sure to grab it before you leave. So, look at this though. Not even like a hole. It's just a dent in the rock. They could have put a door here. Because there's a door here. But that would have required changing the world model, I guess. Anyways. Make sure I've got all my stuff. We're doing good.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast. Just like that, huh?
Yes.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming. I don't want no whining about old...
I've got a big backpack and everything!
That's exactly what I'm worried about. We got us some passes tighter than a virgin on her wedding night up there.
That's a
Last
weird thing to
I
say.
need is some greenhorn getting stuck on... You sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Hello, Nev. And all the others joining us. From one DLC to the other. I was going to start off with this one, but then I wanted to eat Kimball and
the paths we're following are slow going.
Get the perks from Old World Blues.
And listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan.
Yep.
Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our...
Oh, he's got armor now.
Canaanites, they were honest traders, good fighters too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon.
This is exactly radioactive Mormons.
Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish.
He says Graham exactly like Cedric the Owl from King's Quest V. Joshua Graham! Graham! It's a poisonous snake!
Been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead.
So, does anybody want to see a super secret special way to beat this DLC?
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality.
It'll suck if these people instantly die. Especially these people who I saw spawn up here. Especially if they're like in place snipers. Oh no! Well, I guess there were placed guns. But yes, there is a super secret way to beat the DLC via Burned Head. Do you want to see it? Sorry, Jed. Apparently we've eaten 80 people. Riot shotgun. Very powerful. Oh, they unequipped all my... Whenever you go to the Legion thing, they always unequip all of your items. So my Stimpaks got unequipped. Take some medics. There we go. Hey, what's up? What gun did that guy have? Oh, he had a brush gun. That's a good gun. I sure hope a guy in a baseball cap doesn't spawn. And then kind of despawn. Looks like a guy.
Oi, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe.
Oh, it's that boy they talked up.
He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Good see.
Oh. He's gone.
Hold up.
Oh.
What can I tell you?
Go
You
away.
sure?
Yes. Oh no, he gave me stuff. No! I have to find the stuff he gave me. Alright, there we go. Oh, they took my mask off. There we go. Making my way downtown. Cross is gone. Won't take that long. I will attack the Yao Guai. There we go. No reason to do that. I just wanted to. Do a little bit of a butt bounce. Thinking about my friend Ogre playing Fuser and putting everything over Venus by Bananarama and thinking about Piss from Tub Thumping. Heads on pikes. we go down here? Okay. Oh, my free radio got turned off. And that's because it doesn't exist up here. Now, did they put bear traps in the river here? Ah, my brain. They did. Why would they do that? To me, their ally. How does peepe disarm the bear trap? There's a mean boy somewhere. On we go. Right, he's a psychic. He's got psychic brain.
Glad you made it. Joshua's just to the south. I won't keep you.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, get it, son! Yeah! Attack it! No, give up. Don't give up. 50 more reps, come on. Why are you stopping? I don't know why they stopped. So time for the coolest guy in any video game.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham? You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander.
Well, you're speaking in pidgin English.
Joshua in high place. Ha ha. Funny, Auslander. Maybe soon dead, Auslander.
Two bears high-fiving only shows up if you have Wild Wasteland, I think. Which I do not, sadly. My traits were spoken for. Here's Mr. Beautiful.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy.
I ate them!
I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
Yeah, I ate Caesar.
I have to admit, it's hard to believe that even after all he did to me, all he tried to do to find and erase me from this world, he went first. No doubt this will be good for the Mojave. I can only hope Arizona and the tribes don't suffer as the Legion falls apart around them. Good. You're doing God's work, whether you believe it or not.
Talk to me more.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
So it's fun because he is inspecting Browning M1911 pistols, 45 autos, which were made by, Browning, who was a Mormon.
Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I am a new Canaanite, We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Ha! Well, if you say so.
Whether there is a god or not, his existence doesn't depend on what you believe or what I say. There is much to be skeptical of in this world, so it no longer surprises me to learn how many people don't really believe in anything. But I believe that our Lord was made flesh as Jesus Christ and died to redeem me, and you, and the Sorrows, even the Whitelegs, everyone. Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his Frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived. In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the dead horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Aha!
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel.
Anyways, we're going to beat this DLC very quickly, and we're going to do it by doing something regretful. Make sure I'm all psychoed up. He deserved to die. That guy was mean. He did a lot of bad things. He has a very cool gun. And he has like 50 DT. But now, we have a new quest. Only one thing matters now. There is one boy who has what I need. And god damn it, he is all the way over there. Peepe, swim, activate. Peepe juggling him like Dante. Yes. But they really wanted Joshua Graham to seem cool, which, I mean, hey, they succeeded. They probably didn't need to make this, like, 50-plus-year-old dude so badass, but hey, whatever. I kind of think Caesar and Joshua Graham needed to be a little older. Oh, shit. That guy don't fuck around. There we go. Zorak, take that goat head off. No, but I think that they should have been older just because I feel like the Legion needed to have, like, 2 generations of time to really solidify into the thing it became, when really it only had 1 generation of time. The Legionnaires needed to be the sons of Legionnaires, not... or the sons of Legionnaires, you know? I think there's a hater somewhere. Yeah, 1 generation is LARPers, 2 is tradition. That's about what I was thinking. But video game time tends to get compressed pretty hilariously. This one doesn't do it nearly as bad as, say, Mass Effect, where humans become the most important species in space after about 50 years. Like, the Mass Effect should have had, like, 200 years. There's mean plants up here, so I'm turboing to get past them. Away we run. Up. Hello. Oh. Man, stop hating on me. I died. Man, the melee monsters in this area suck because they push you back when they hit you. So I should just turbo them when I fight them. I think if you there's some spot over there in the corner where you can learn some stuff about the weird plants there. Rats off to you. There's a coyote. Drugs are the answers to all my problems. We got different wild animals this time, and the animals we got were much easier to deal with. Well, we're almost done with the DLC. I just have to go talk to a Mormon. Oh, there's a Cazador. Alright, let's make sure I don't die. Man, how hard was, like, a Cazador or a Mantis compared to how hard Joshua Graham was? All I had to do with the Joshua Graham was run up to him. Anyways, Joshua Graham, cool guy, kind of reformed, but still not a good person. He deserved his death. Yeah, the Cazador wasn't sitting behind a desk, you're very right. It kind of followed me up a river where I couldn't attack it. The Mantis, though, that Mantis just was throwing down. I need to go left. And peepe is not that powerful. Imagine how powerful peepe would be if he had armor and weapons. And wasn't just using, like... Oh, look at this. Hey! Collision! I can see the sky through that rock. I love seeing things like that. Did I miss the Grand Man? Yes, I chopped him up. Because I wanted to defeat this DLC in the fastest time I could. Which meant I walked up to Joshua Graham, gushed over him a little bit, had him tell me some stories, and then I did a lot of drugs and chopped him up. He got to be gratified in knowing that Caesar was dead, though. So some of the people here are going to be haters. And by some, I mean all. It was the first piece of cooked meat that peepe ate, was that Joshua Graham. Where do I go? Doesn't lead to anything over here. Somebody threw a spear at me. Ah, there he is. Abracadaniel! Okay, he doesn't have the thing. Sorry, Daniel. It's in Daniel's belongings where the map is at. I thought Daniel had them, but I guess he has a box up here. I just wanted to eat a little bit of Mormon. Is that so wrong? Do-do-do-do. A little of Mormon as a treat. Alright, where do I go? That's what I was afraid of. So we'll have to fight our way out, and then we can fast travel out of here. I'm lost. Yes, as always, peepe exists to make the most amount of people unhappy. The Whitelegs will be unsuccessful in their attempt to join the Legion, because there will be no Legion for them to join. Because they're going to get demolished at the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Sorrows and the Dead Horses will probably just get killed by the Whitelegs. But hey, Prime Directive. Not my duty. It's my duty to not interfere with the local politics of Utah. Unless it's killing Mormons. But hey. peepe might have been the one to make your download speed bad. I haven't stopped raining. Prime Rib Directive. That's a good one. Okay. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Popsicle stand. Let's see the narrator again.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
With Daniel dead, the Whitelegs soon overran Zion and drove the Sorrows and Dead Horses from the valley. The Whitelegs plundered all of the pre-war buildings the Sorrows had marked off limits. Their squalor an affront to Zion's natural beauty. By year's end, little trace remained that the Sorrows had ever made the valley their home.
Having revered Joshua Graham as a living legend for so many years, the Dead Horses found it difficult to accept his death. New Canaanite missionaries sought to remain in contact with the tribe, but lacking Joshua's authority, their influence dwindled. Still, as an expression of enduring respect for their lost spiritual leader, the Dead Horses helped protect the lands where New Canaanites settled. As generations passed, the Dead Horses came to worship a spirit of the land, a harsh spirit of divine justice. They called it Joshua.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails caravan...
I think this happens regardless of whatever you do, because there's no way to save your buddies.
Canaanites never re-established ties with the caravan. Their experiences with outsiders near the Great Salt Lake...
Or maybe no, maybe you can get supplies for it, I don't know.
Within 6 months, the Happy Trails...
But I don't give a shit about the Happy Trails Caravan Company.
After a long and troubled life, Joshua Graham finally found rest in Zion. In the end, his unswerving militancy had accomplished what the NCR's finest sharpshooters and Caesar's wrath could not. The New Canaanites took comfort in the belief that their brother's soul would again dwell in Zion at the end of days.
In the shadow of Daniel's death, those Sorrows who survived the assault on Zion Valley mourned.
Found rest in peepe's stomach. Yummy!
Word of Daniel's passing reached the New Canaanites several weeks later. They prayed that their brother would be well received by their lord.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Hooray! I'm gonna win. What do I want to do? Sure. Alright. So we beat the DLC. There is one that remains. But that shall not be for tonight. For tonight, we are going to call it a night. I've been gone for almost 3 hours now. But next time, we'll be going to here, the canyon wreckage. where we shall do not Dead Flag Blues. That's a song by oh god, I can't remember. No, thanks for the follow, Tlarn. No, what is the band called? Godspeed You Black Emperor. Yes. But for now, thanks for joining everybody. Thanks for the raid, Slyo. Thanks for the other follows and some of the subs I got today. Next stream's probably going to be Return to No Spending Souls Dark Souls. But for now, good night!